I will be totally honest with you guys, I'm kind of freaking out right now because our worst nightmare is about to begin. Guess what we have today? The Volcano Tile of Doom. Look at those little eyes staring back at us, the pure evilness of this Volcano Tile. So basically, I don't know if you guys remember, but I played a Volcano Tile right here last time on one of my previous videos, and guess what happened? We lost really, really bad. We ended up replaying it like 3 times. We ended up using balloon stones because we got to around like 26, ended up dying a bunch. So, this time, hopefully it'll go a little bit smoother, but I am going to cheat slightly, and I'm going to use these supply drops. I'm going to use these 3 supply drops and see what we can do a little bit better, maybe, than we did last time. So here we go. We're going to go for, I think, 3 farms. I think that's the max that we can go for at the very beginning. So we're going to get the spike factor. We're going to use our free little dart monkey in here. Go like that. And then we're going to play it kind of smart here. We're going to get one of them up to 1-0, but we're going to wait for this thing right here to get dropped $500 so we can get our 3rd farm going. Alright. Smart little way to play the game. So hopefully this isn't too bad, because this one is actually technically further than the other one. So definitely seems like it's going to be harder than the other one. But, dude, we already had a huge... Oh my god. No. No. Alright, we got those all destroyed, but not good at all, guys. We're down to 130 lives already because lead balloons just officially came out on round 1, and I sold my extra popping power because I thought he was going to give me $100 back, and he did not. So now, officially, what do we have right now? We have some pretty crappy things. We've got a little baby ninja right there. We've got our wizard. Looks like we're going to chill with just 3 farms because this is already much harder than the last map. That's for sure. The good news is we can get a 3rd tier ninja fairly quickly. We're already up almost to a 3rd tier ninja, so if anything really crazy come out, hopefully we can stop it right from the get-go. Just be like, hello, sir, how are you doing today? You're not allowed in here, and then punch him in the face, and then he dies. So, yeah, that's what we're trying to do a little bit here. But with balloons instead of people, because we like people, we don't like balloons. So... let's get that. We gotta get that. I mean, we just straight up, hopefully, can afford that 4th tier ninja like before things go and hit the fan. You know, I know we don't like it, but sometimes somebody randomly will take a giant bucket of poop, and the fan's spinning really, really fast up there, and he throws it in there, and it just sprays all over the place. Nobody likes when that happens, except for the guy who threw it in the bucket in the first place. So that thing's on first, and we need to move him to strong. And now, if we do pop the lead balloons, the ninja will be able to pop the rest of them. But the real question is, will we pop the leads? Oh my goodness gracious, we do pop every single one of the leads. Oh yeah! Now with our extra money, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to get some, I think we're going to go for some engineers. Last time I did not go for any engineers whatsoever. This time I'm feeling like going for at least 1, maybe 2, get some extra money out of these engineers if we can. But of course, you got to get the sentry guns flowing pretty quick in here. So we're going to get 1 like so. Yeah, let's get him like... Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. We'll get the sentry guns. We'll get 2 sets of sentry guns, 1-0 and 1-0 sentry guns, to hopefully pop them up just a little tiny bit quicker than what he's been doing. Because we actually have made it to round 7 already, and we have not seen him up. There it is. There it is. So we are doing a pretty reasonable job at popping that MOAB layer, but it's still not enough. We really need to get lucky here. I'm going to get the 1-0 spike factory upgrade, and hope that we get lucky with our distraction action. Do we get lucky with it? Not that lucky. We lost some lives on there. We had to use a couple sets of road spikes, but we did end up surviving, and that is the key, my friends. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get one of these, then we're going to start getting another 4th tier ninja. At least that is my plan. We'll see if we can make that happen, make that plan into a reality. So what I want to do is I really want to keep this ninja in the range so we can still hit these guys right here. I'm kind of hoping that especially against MOABs, he can reach over and hit those guys. But at the moment... just popping these guys is definitely something that is, you know, pretty reasonable as well. So we still got this guy pretty darn strong. We're going to have to use a few sets of road spikes on him. See if we can get a little lucky with these distraction actions. And we kind of do, but honestly, not really. They just kind of straight up owned us right there. So we've got a little bit of sentry gun action in here. We're going to put this guy on strong. We're going to put this guy on strong. We want them to kill the MOABs. We're going to go back here and be a little crazy again and get a little bit more farming action. I've been a little bit better with my whole upgrade a little bit, farm a little bit, upgrade a little bit, farm a little bit, instead of just going straight up all the farms. So here we go. We've got the farms that I wanted for the rest of the game. As long as we can survive with these guys, I probably will not get any more farms than this. Getting slightly unlucky with those things. The distraction action is not working. Basically, the problem is the ninjas are shooting this way. The distraction makes them go that way. So the ones that get distracted get in the way of the ones that we want to start distracting next. So yeah, definitely not the way we want it to go. Anyways, we really need $400 right here. Come on, little buddies. Come on, little buddies. Give me that $100. Oh no, there's some camel leads coming out as well. Alright, we're going to have to sell this guy. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like this. We're going to go boom and boom. And now we have some camera attacks. Now we have 2 4th tier ninjas as well. So hopefully that is enough stuff. Yeah, alright. Alright. So we're going to rebuy that farm, though. That's kind of the main point here, guys. Like I said, I want to keep those 3 farms going. Even though we're going to have to fight a BFB fairly soon as well. Oh, no! Oh! We're down to 3 lives. What happened there? I don't even know what happened. That was just, like, really, really, really bad. So maybe what we should do is, instead of going for... You know what? Let's do this first. Let's go for 1 MOAB Mauler. At least one of those MOAB Maulers. Up to a pretty decent amount. And then we're going to get a pretty hefty spike factory in here. Because now you can tell we're popping the MOAB a little bit quicker. And that allows our ninjas to just straight up get an attack in. And I actually feel like that was probably the better way to go. We're going to go for this guy again. We're going to need another one of these bad boys. Oh, there's 3 of them now coming out. No. I don't even know what to do here, guys. I don't even know what to do. Spam the road spikes. Spam the road spikes. Dude, look at that! Sweet action right there. We did it again, but it's still like we're hanging on by a thread. And this thread is the size of a carbon nanotube. And we're like, how is it even making us stand up right now? We have no freaking idea, but still, it is working. So let's get another one of these good towers for Balloon Pop Power. We're going to get some Bernie stuff action in here. Oh, dude, we're freaking out right now, that's for sure. We got the mortar there, but still, like I said, the balloon popping power is very, very limited. We need to go for a cannon or something. Help out a little bit here. And, I don't know what to do. I honestly don't. 4th tier cannon would definitely be a very positive thing to go for, but if that BFB comes out, then our MOAB popping power is very, very limited, to say the least. But we're going to go for them anyway. Oh, God. All right, so let's play it smart here, guys. We're just going to have to sell them all. Go like that. Get at least 1 more MOAB Mauler to pop this guy. Get the 4th tier cannon. We got a nice 4th tier cannon. We're getting another 3rd tier cannon on top of that. And with any extra money, we're going to get spike factory upgrades. And let's see what we can do here, guys. The mortar needs to be Bernie stuffing these guys. And he does end up dying. Woo! So we're still alive. We just sell every single one of our farms to pop that BFB. But now I'm feeling fairly good. I actually didn't just like pop the BFB, we did no extra mortar action, and we killed it. So, if I can get those 3 farms back, I'll feel really, really good about myself, because I feel like now we can pop the BFBs, and all those BFBs do really give you a big chunk of money. So there we go, we've got 3 of them, but again, down to 3 lives. That's scary. That is a scary thing to watch. So 3 MOAB Mauler seems to be the magic number at the moment. There we go, we got that Bernie stuff. We even got an extra 4th tier cannon action on there. And, yeah, that was actually closer than I'd like, of course. Of course, you never want to see that stuff happen. You never want to die from a little baby BFB right there, but yeah. So we got, I don't know, I feel like I really should get this farming action going on, or else by the time we get to the late game, we literally just have no chance, and that's not a good thing to have no chance. Mortar Bernie stuff going on here, and again, we do a fairly good job with the Bernie stuff. It does come down to the 4th tier cannon a lot, though. Will the 4th tier cannon hit where we need it and when we need it? So let's try and get some more MOAB Maulers. I might even put some, even though it's kind of weird to think about it, put some actually on the outside over there. Or we can kind of switch up the strategy a little bit. Oh, I forgot to get my Bernie stuff over here. No. Oh my goodness. Whoa, my goodness. So we have a big chunk of money here. We're going to stop the non-stop mode for a little while and think about what we're going to do here. Alright, what kind of good towers can we get to be able to defend a lot of these guys for at least a little while? I'm starting to think that this ninja, even though he's nice, is starting to become kind of a waste of space and or money. They're good in the early game, but by the time you get to this point in the game, it's a little bit of waste. So we're going to get rid of one of these guys. I'm actually thinking this one's probably the bigger waste, actually. This guy is now officially a waste as well, because we do have the camo lead pop bar. So now we have $7,000 to deal with whatever we want with it. So let's get some Bloon popping power and some MOAB popping power. We got one more popping power tower. That's good enough for me for a while. Now we can pop the MOABs very, very quickly. But our Bloon popping power, like I said, still pretty darn bad. So even though the 4th tier cannons are solid, what else can we get? There's really not much. You know what? I'm thinking the glue gunner. That's kind of what we have to do here, guys. We're going to get the glue gunner, 2-2 glue gunner for now. Eventually we'll get up to a 2-3 glue gunner. And I never ended up using my free dart monkey. So should we use him? I don't know. Why not? Why not? I guess we can use him. So here we go. How will the glue end up helping? Pretty good. Pretty good. We got the 2-3 now, so we'll put him back on first. That's... Oh. You love to put him back on first because you need that glue hit to hit pretty much everything. Alright, if we see his oh my god, you guys know what the plan is though, right? Yeah, it's to freak the F out. Just lay on the ground, roll around a little bit, eat some bugs, you know, who knows what we're going to have to do if we see that oh my god. So, honestly, I'm feeling a monkey ace. I want the monkey ace really, really bad. That's like the best Bloon popping power tower you can get, even if we have to sell a bunch of stuff, so I am going to try for it. $17,000, we got $6,000 here. This cannon, we won't need him anymore after we get him, and he's worth $5,000. That's $11,000, so we only need to save up about $6,000. Unless we wanted to sell something like a glue gunner on top of that, but I don't think I really want to do that just yet. Maybe we'll sell the spike factory on top of that, but I don't know, that's probably a bad idea. So, I think what I would end up doing is, first things first, I would sell this border, because he's kind of getting on the wasteful side, if I do end up affording that really, really nice monkey ace guy, the monkey ace turd right there. But overall, things are going fairly smoothly. I would like to not sell these farms for as long as possible. I'd much rather actually sell the 4th tier cannon to get him, because, like I said, he's just a complete waste once you get that thing. The Bloon popping power is so, not unlimited, but so awesome sauce that you really don't need that anymore. And then it's pretty much get the MOABs just flowing in here. Get them as many as possible, get them going, get them showing, get them whatever rhymes with showing after that. Alright, here it is. We got it. 1, 2, 3. Sell this bad boy. Go like that. Get the Spectre. We got the camo detection. We're going to get some MOAB Mauler action in here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're going to get rid of this guy as well because he's now officially a waste. Put him on strong. And let's see what happens here, guys. I'm really hoping that the Spectre is enough Bloon popping power. We are going to glue them, it looks like. So they're glued. They're getting destroyed. And we do end up destroying them for now. Now the problem is our farms are officially gone, and now at this point in the game, it's probably better off to not get them. I mean, we could get them, but we're already fighting so my gods and everything. We might end up dying pretty darn soon, so we gotta be careful. Also, one other issue that we might have is the monkey ace isn't that accurate sometimes. Sometimes he's hitting over here when he should be hitting the balloons trying to leave, so we gotta be a little careful with that. Maybe I put him in kind of a wrong spot. Maybe I should put him over a little bit more, but I didn't want him to go fly off the screen and not be able to do anything. So yeah, definitely want to stay away from that as much as possible. So it's definitely a feisty situation right here. I don't know. I feel like the best thing we can do is just get more MOAB Maulers or get more MOAB popping power. What is the best MOAB popping power that we can get? MOAB Maulers. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. I would love to have more towers that are good against MOABs, but there just isn't. Or if MOAB Maulers had a weakness like so my gods, then I probably wouldn't get them as much. I would probably get more like super monkeys or weird towers kind of like that. How we doing? As long as they get glued, it seems like we're doing a pretty good job. And at least seems like most of them are indeed getting glued. But these are just singles, oh my god. Soon we're going to be fighting multiples, oh my gods. And we don't like multiples, oh my gods. No, we do not. We hate multiples, oh my gods, in fact. So what can we talk about? Well, how about some lava, guys? What would you do if you had a giant, unlimited supply of lava? Melt things. I think that's what I would do. I would make a YouTube channel where I melt different things in lava. And just see what happens. See what happens when I melt them in lava. Because everybody would want to see what happens in lava. All these random things. So many different things, honestly. So one other thing that I could do is actually get a spike factory. So we might end up getting a quick spike factory in here. But I don't know. It seems like it could be a waste of money on singles, oh my gods, if we don't pop them fast enough. So here we go. We're finally fighting this doubles, oh my god thing. So this is where it's going to get kind of crazy, because, yeah, it's looking really, really bad for us right now. I think we're going to lose here, guys. It looks like we officially did just about lose this game. We're still alive somehow. We took him down, but it's still not over. There's a bunch of oh my gods, and this guy's attacking the wrong set of balloons. And the glue is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. No! No! We're gonna continue. I don't know what else to do here, guys. I really don't. I don't know. The Spectre, he seemed like such a good idea, but now he's in the wrong spot. He's just not doing the exact thing that I want him to do. There's nothing else I can do, though. That's the sad thing. It's just kind of like, do we get lucky? Will we have enough stuff? So I'm only going to continue one more time. That's the plan here, guys, because that's going to make up for my stuff. If I don't end up continuing here, I'm just going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to freak out and be a little angry about this level because I feel like I have a really solid defense in here. And it's just not enough. Yeah, like the glue is not gluing the things anymore. Like the balloons are getting through. The MOAB Maulers, are they not strong? Or there's just too many strong things? Is that the problem? I think it is. I think there's too many balloons coming through right now. But somehow that one MOAB Mauler made the big difference that we needed, and I think it's about that time, guys. Get rid of this guy. And just say, screw it. We're going to get rid of this guy, get rid of this guy, get rid of this guy. Say, screw it, suck my McNuggets, get rid of that guy. Strong, 1, 2, 3. And there's only one other thing that I want to do, and that's kind of a weird thing. I'm actually going to get a Blade Maelstrom down here as soon as I can afford it. Hopefully I can afford it soon. And just kind of keep him for safety reasons. Like if the balloons ever start getting over here, just use the Blade Maelstrom. You know, that's kind of the plan. So he's attacking the right things on the circle, but there's still, like I said, there's just so many strong balloons in here. The Spectre is having a hard time getting through the MOAB layer so we can actually pop the balloons. But we officially can just about afford this Blade Maelstrom, and that will make it feel so much safer. We can hopefully buy and sell that guy as we need it. As we learned from our last mistake from the last video. It wasn't the last mistake, because we make lots of mistakes, but it was a big mistake. We didn't use any Blade Maelstroms, and it turned out pretty darn bad for us, for sure. So you gotta use it. Don't be afraid to use it if you got it. You don't want to lose it. That's what they say about your wiener, man. Just be careful with it. You gotta use it or else you'll lose it. So the Blade Maelstrom thing comes back very, very quickly, which is fairly nice. But here we go. We're on the final level. With any extra money, I'm going to try and get another MOAB Mauler, if at all possible. It looks like there's 3 Zombie-Gods on top of each other. The real question is, will we have enough balloon pop power in here? And the Spectre is good, but it's not enough, and we do end up needing to Blade Maelstrom it, and we do end up taking every single balloon down. We've held back the balloons, and we made a positive amount of balloon stones on that level. 5 balloon stones there, $975, 500 experience, oh my goodness, and 39 frickin' balloon stones. Alright, so, basically, just giving you guys a quick heads up. So, you know what we can do? We can play one of these quick balloon beacon levels. Let's play a balloon beacon. Balloon beacon! They go pretty quick. I don't think I have enough time to play another full tile, man. That could take, make another hour special? What? So the balloons coming over here. We're going to go like that. We're going to get another, oh, no farms today. So that'll actually keep me from being a little greedy, plus we don't really need them, so yeah, that works out. We got that. We'll get one of these. We'll actually get a mortar on this level. This is a good mortar level, so let's go like that. And then I'm actually thinking about getting a quick, like, 3-0 boomerang or something. This is a fairly good level for a 3-0 boomerang. I should probably also get some burning stuff going pretty quick as well. But this is just my lead popping power, just to make sure nothing kills us right a frickin' way. So let's see if we can get that guy. Now, the good thing is you get so much money so fast on these levels. I don't know if you guys realize it, but the balloon, to me, these crystal tiles seem like one of the easiest tiles, but the problem is probably a lot harder for the people who are a lower rank. I could totally see that happening, where these tiles are just not something that just comes easy to them. You actually have to go kind of crazy with it. So I don't know if you guys realize it, but I snap really loud. I can do triple snaps too. I know, I'm crazy like that. I can do triple snaps. I can do quadra snaps. It's really hard to hear, and it hurts my fingers, so I'm not going to do it anymore. But I can do octuple snaps. Oh my goodness, yeah, octuple snaps. So what are we going to do next? We got a 3-0 boomerang. We got this little guy right here. We're going to get a really nice... I'm actually going hardcore for the balloons at the moment. I have not been going with very many MOAB pop power towers. I probably should. In fact, what we could do is just say... it's kind of a weird thing to do, actually. I'm kind of feeling it, though. Let's see if we can make it happen. We're going to go for the 2-3 spike factories with an ice tower combo. It works really, really well if you do it like this. If you put one spike factory, like, I don't know, I guess we put the spike factory here and the ice tower here. And it works really, really well once you get things flowing. But the problem is getting things flowing, getting enough actual power to make it worthwhile. I think, honestly, we should probably go for the Arctic Wind first. But if MOAB comes out, we still don't have any MOAB popping power, so we gotta be really, really careful with it. Check out that 3-0 boomerang, though. Rocking through these balloons. Literally, like, the perfect level for it. Keep them on first, and we're doing an amazing job. So, yeah, we're going to go for the MOAB Shredder first, because at least we're going to pop the MOAB, and then, you know, maybe we can get some extra ceramic popping power out of this guy, because he already has some popping power. Where the Arctic Wind has literally 0 MOAB popping power, and these guys have 0 MOAB popping power as well, which would be a bad news bears situation for us. We don't like that. But we're getting already halfway through this level. Alright. So we like to see. Oh man, could you imagine a giant anaconda in your room right now? Just imagine it. You're watching my video right now, and all of a sudden you're just like, wait, what is? I feel something. I hear something behind me, and all of a sudden, frickin' giant anaconda right behind you jumps on you. What are you gonna do? Uh-oh. 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 Well, we also have the anti-camo dust here, so that should probably help out. But there we go, we anti-camo dusted, we got this guy, and we feel pretty darn good about it. We got rid of our other spike factory, because that was honestly kind of a stupid spike factory. We really didn't need him very much at all. But we've got the Arctic Wind in here. We've got this spike factory in here. In fact, we're going to go for another one of these bad boys. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably won't even see very many MOABs at all, will we? Probably not. But what we should be doing is getting... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're alright. We're alright, guys. We're cool. We're cool. I'm cool. You're cool. We all cool. We'll get a big one or something like that. What do you guys think? If we can afford it. No, it's probably too late to afford it. But I don't know. The money comes in so quick that maybe if we could get it, it would definitely be cool to have. Let's go like that. The Bloon Buster. Also a fairly fun, interesting, unused upgrade is this guy right here. So check this out. The Arctic Wind hopefully will be enough to pop all these guys with the mortars and all that stuff. But they are getting pretty darn crazy for sure. But we do take them down. Alright. Arctic Wind combo for sure. So one thing I could do is I can go for like a 0-3 Monkey Village. Not really necessary. There's the Bloon Buster. Obviously, like I said, doing an amazing job. And guess what? We are about to get the big one. So surprising. Look at that. We got $9,700 in like 2 rounds this late in the game. We don't even need these guys anymore. Like, oh, there's the first MOAB. Alright, there it is. So this is just like Annihilation Zone right here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Because, I don't know, it just works so amazing. It's just one of those weird combos that like you don't see too often. You never see in like battles or anything like that. You only see it in Bloons Monkey City every once in a while. But it's just so epically amazing. It's fun too, because like 2 towers that seem like they're really, really bad together. An ice tower, man? An ice tower? Yeah. And it's just going to get like annihilated right here. Like, think about how many we could have killed right there. Just crazy, crazy, man. And we'll get another one of these MOAB spreaders. But it is increasing in difficulty fairly quickly. You know, round 7 already, it's like, wow, oh, one MOAB here, 2 MOABs there, and then multiple BFBs plus tons of MOABs coming out in the next round. It's not a slow rampage. It's definitely a high, steep hill that like a billy goat would even have trouble trying to climb, man. Billy goats can climb anything. Trust me on that. Here we go, the last 2 little baby BFBs though, and everything's going to run very smoothly, and we're going to destroy them all, and we feel good about ourselves because it just looks so cool to watch them just get exploded. So we've held back the balloons, we're homeward bound, that little monkey wanted us to go back, and we get mini land grab bag. Oh yeah, we got 6 little money crates, and some bonus cash, and some no lives lost, and some XP, and we got another monkey knowledge pack as well. Oh, 104 monkey knowledge packs! Oh my goodness! It's going to be absolutely crazy when we unlock every single one of those things. 100 monkey knowledge packs in one video. I know, it's crazy, but we're going to do it fairly soon. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see that other video, you know, maybe what you could do is, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because if you wanted to press like, you'd probably press like anyways, but if you didn't want to, but if you want to be special, and you want to be fancy, and you want to be nice to me, maybe you can press that button, and maybe it would make me feel like I'd want to make the video a little bit more, but that's just me. Thanks for watching, have a super duper delicious day.